Hey Mike, we got some gear here?
Yeah, we have some gear. I thought I'd share this. It's because I want to give credit to the museum members who have helped to unmask this gear. And that the two members in particular would be Ralph Jack, who is our head field guy for the local work, our local research. And he's the one that did most of the research on the equipment and so forth. And then I want to thank Jim Duffy, one of our members, who has put up the funding to get most of this stuff. And we really appreciate it. So it belongs to Jim, but it resides here at the museum, and we have it for our use. And we're using it as often as we can these days. So for one thing, we have a Garmin GPS, which is nice. A handheld that we just got this a couple of days ago. We've only used it once. Also, I want to thank I forgot Mike Barrow, who is another member who volunteered and gifted the museum with this night vision scope. This is infrared, and you put this up in front of your eye and hit the button, and you can see in the dark. The only trouble is that when you do it for a little while and then you take it down, you're blind in the eye that you were looking through, and sometimes it takes too long for it to refresh. This right here is a very nice lightweight flashlight. This is excellent. It puts out just a monstrous beam of light, and yet it's very lightweight and carryable. And we use that a lot. And most recent acquisition is this microscope. So now we're able to at least get a cursory sampling of our local hair. So we'll be able to check it against known animals locally. So we're going to start working on that more religiously, so to speak. And as far as equipment, let's see, this is a hands-free unit, and this can be mounted on your dashboard. Or you can mount it on your helmet or on your shoulder someplace, and it's got its own little monitor and records directly into that. Now this is still, we haven't even we've used this a couple of times as a dashboard unit, but we've got a smaller camera that goes with it too, so that we can do a helmet cam, and we'll be getting to that soon. But that's a nice piece of equipment. Now the mainstay stuff that we use most often then are this. This is a digital sound recorder. There's the manual. It's really easy to operate, and it's got a little stand you put on it, and you can stand it up. It's got a nice windsock, and there's microphones on all sides of this thing, so it picks up. It's got this massive omnidirectional microphone, and it'll do several hours of recordings onto a little disc. It's very nice, and you can just pop the disc out and transfer directly to the computer and work with the sounds that way. And we've gotten some pretty interesting stuff on this little unit. So we just set it up the minute we get someplace and let it run for the duration. And then, in addition to this, well, of course, we'll have a regular camcorder with infrared light. Ralph has his own camcorder, so it's not here right now. That's his own contribution when we go out. But the other microphone that we use frequently is this shotgun mic, which is particularly nice. You've got the headphones, put the headphone on, and the headphone goes into this little box where you control the the volume and so forth. And this thing, which can be mounted or handheld, we use it, we hold it in our use, and we just use it like a little gun and just move it around. And so when we're hearing something of interest, we can then use this to zoom in and find the exact location. And I'm telling you, you can hear deer walking next to a creek from 200 yards away with this sucker. It's amazing what you hear. So that's some of the stuff we use on a regular basis. And once again, thanks to Jim Duffy for making that available to the museum, and to Ralph Jack, Mike Barrow.